Hello guys. Good morning everyone. Welcome to TwoTeenStory podcast. And the thing that we might discussing today, what it is.
At first I thought it's going to
Like what?
YouTube might find it too offensive, because it's about debt.
It's
And
about
once I
date,
asked
okay?
this guy who's know more about algorithm, YouTube and all, so yeah, I think it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. If it's not fine, just go fuck you, YouTube. And we will move our channel into a TikTok, isn't it?
Unfortunately, TikTok don't have like a long video,
Fuck TikTok, no long video.
You're gonna cut that too.
Definitely.
Okay, so yeah, it's about debt. And debt, you could depict this in a lot of form. Let's say in a lot of debt itself can describe, once I researched it, I saw that you can describe it in three major branches.
Three
Firstly,
major
yes,
branches,
it's
okay?
scientific branch. Okay, so you're
Scientific.
dead biologically, you're dead. And secondly, you're dead to, let's say, philosophical debt. I mean, the word debt in philosophical. And lastly, to religious debt in the belief of some religions, or let's say religious belief. So yeah, it would split into three major types, I guess.
From the thing that according to you, what's the thing that you have said. So it reminds me of something. It reminds me of something that Camus said. So it is one of the most serious philosophical stuff is death, as in terms of philosophy, as Camus said. So it's kind of remind me of that. So we might talk of these later. You might talk these later. So the first one you want to talk is what scientific death, isn't it?
Yes, scientific debt. Yeah, so scientific debt. Let's say it's not like any other debt that could differently. They can be
Differently.
different. In terms of like religious debt or after debt. I mean, all this can be different. But for the biological debt, the scientific side, they would depict this and picture this in terms of the phase of debt. So first stage of debt is clinical debt.
Clinical
It's
death.
happen when heart stops, breathing stops, but reversible if resuscitated in time. So if you are in a clinical debt, you're not entirely dead yet. You can be, let's say, shockwave and all. You all see that in a movie. I figured like you can shock, use the electric to let's say make the heart beating again, or make sure that your breath is going to come back. I mean, you're not entirely dead yet in this phase. However, on the next step, brain dead. This is only something that you are entirely dead. If your brain is dead, let's say, if I'm not wrong, once your brain is dead, it stops any other function in your body, right? Because brain is the one who order it all, any system. Yep. So yeah, once you hit the brain dead, you cannot be revived. You're just gone, entirely and foreverly gone.
Yeah.
So complete brain function stop, currently considered the true point of death. So yeah, since down you're dead. And lastly, let's say in terms of after your body and your mind dead. So let's say your body stop, our system stop. It's going to be like cell breaks down and fully irreversible, as I mentioned. So yeah, once your brain stop, it's all gone.
Okay. So you mentioned the scientific death, right? So I have heard some idea of NDE. Have you known about NDE before?
What is that? I'm sorry.
NDE,
What is that?
near death experience.
Okay. Tell us about that.
So I'm not expert in this field, but I might say that near death experience is just like someone just died, right? And then after that, maybe like 2 days or 2 hours or even a minute, they just come back from another world or etc. You might say they're just back and being alive again, just like this. Simple as that.
So it's like, let's say like this, it's like the last moment before you die, right?
No, it's not. It's not the last moment before you
So
die.
what is it again? I'm sorry.
Near death experience. Near.
Okay, it's just like you almost died.
No,
in
it's not. It's
something.
not. You already die because your heart is not. It's not doing that job right now. Your heart
Okay.
stopped right now. So and come back later, and then you just I don't know, something's happen in terms of biology or etc. But I might say that you just come back. You just come back from another world or all the thing. You just have a life again. You got my point. Just die.
Okay. So yeah, it will be close to the term clinical death, right? I mean, like your heart stop, your
Yeah,
breath stop, but your
yeah.
brain still function. So you have some
No,
chance to come back,
no,
isn't it?
your brain is not functioning right now, but it's come back later. It comes back later, okay?
Okay.
So as I told you, it's the moment that you die and you just like, and someone maybe like, you know, a guide or okay, you should not die and you just come back again. Just like this is, so if you understand it correctly, it would be like this.
So it's like you, let's say, so you are dead already.
Yup,
You are entirely dead as like a brain dead as well.
yup. And you just come back
Is it
from the
even
day.
possible? Is it even
Yeah,
possible?
it's possible, it's possible, but I don't know exactly in terms of, you know, biology, in terms of what, but many people in the world just have that experience. Yo, can't
From what
hear
I've
you right
researched.
now.
Yeah, because like from what I've researched, once that your brain is gone, you is I mean it irreversible. So you are forever gone.
Just search it.
Okay. So NDE, right?
Indeed.
Okay. Let me search. Actually, you are entirely right. I mean, right on your claim. But there is one thing about the thing that I mentioned. I mean, two phase of death that I have mentioned. The clinical death, heart stops, breathing stop, but your brain still function. So this is clinical death. But after you reach the brain death state, you are forever gone, right? But in the NDE or near death experience, I have searched it and it just told me that the brain is still functioning. So you are in the first phase, clinical death. So,
I
some
get it.
some
I get
part of
it.
your organ or system are gone temporarily. So yeah, I think it's pretty aligned on my first claim that
Yeah. You're correct. You're correct at that point.
yeah.
But
So people claim this NDE as like a miracle, right?
yeah, it's a
But
miracle.
it
It's
actually
just,
backed up by science that let's say scientifically you can come back if your brain is still function.
yeah, but you
Yeah.
know, it's like less than 1%, isn't it? You know, it's just
Yeah,
probably
something like
becomes
that.
back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that. Like
So
you
the
have a
thing
few
that I might
chance.
say from this, it is because people just change their mind after they have got these experience.
After they experience the NDE, right?
Yeah. So I have heard some case, you know, some
Mm-hmm.
person in their life before NDE, he never do a things to benefit for his life. He's too afraid to start a business. He's too afraid to follow that passion, to pursue of greatness, or whatever. He's so afraid of that. But after he have got that experience, he just, man, he can't do with it. Or another thing is like different personalities from him. So he just, okay, I have a chance of life. I just gets back, and he is a businessman right now. He's a wise man. He's a, like, he's completely good with it, with his life in terms of business. Probably he's a brilliant businessman right now.
So you are saying that what is his name again?
Near death experience.
No, his name, that
I
businessman.
can't remember his name. I definitely can't remember his name. Sorry.
Okay. But it's the story that you have heard, right?
Yep.
So what about your thought? Why it happened that way after the experience, the NDE, the experience? Why?
I don't know. I don't want to answer it in terms of scientifically as previous video or whatever, but I might say that in terms of me, I would
Your
say
own
that,
opinion, buddy, is your opinion.
yeah, it's
Just
just my opinion.
yeah.
In my perspective, I would think that he has figured it out that his life isn't just two or three or whatever. He's only live once. Okay, there is no afterlife, and I can die or anything. So he might thought, I must do the thing that I like, the thing, because I only have one life. I think. What do you think?
I would say the same. Let's say I've heard people, let's say in Thai's news or some, let's say news, right, in Thai, that when someone experienced the NDE, they might say it relate to spiritual cause, that God or higher belief or higher assistance, came to help them. So they would want to be better to like, pay back those things. But in terms of logically thinking, I think it's simply the same as you mentioned, because like once one experience that I'm about to dead, but I have one more chance to get my life back and live once again. So he might have thought that, oh, I only have one life, so I got to go all in, do everything that I could to fully live in this life.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
I
You
would say
call
the
it at
same
that
as you, buddy.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Good NDA.
NDA. Yup.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we actually both of us actually. So in the first phase, we already mentioned all the scientific debt and let's say already claimed by scientific. However, dead, as I mentioned earlier, that it could, split in three branches. We done for the scientific part. So we have like philosophical and religious
Religion?
dead.
Yep.
Yes, religious dead. Okay, so let's say in terms of philosophical, you have any thoughts on this? Because I know you read a lot of book on philosophy.
So,
Just one, buddy, just one.
firstly, I have a thought of three philosophical, like, it's three big parts of philosophy
Tell
is.
us, tell us, tell us.
So I might say that later, okay? So first thing first, I want to say that what do you think of Dave? Are you afraid of that?
Am I afraid of death? No, to be honest. There are thousand
Why?
things to do in life. I mean, to afraid, besides that. Because, I think it this way. When something is inevitable, unavoidable, why do you
Inevitable,
scare
okay?
them? It's going to happen anyway, right?
Good point.
What was your mention? I'm sorry. I heard you say something.
Not a thing, not a thing.
Okay,
Hello,
okay.
you listening to me? Are you listening to me right now? Hello, 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 hello?
Yes, I can hear you,
Okay,
buddy.
okay. I didn't speak
Yeah,
anything.
so I'm a kind of person who, let's say, as I mentioned, why would I scared of something that I cannot fix? I'm going to dead one day. Actually, I've heard some friends about this before, like a day or a couple of days back. There are two things in the world that you cannot escape, no matter what. First is death, and
Yep.
second is tax. I heard
No,
it, man.
no,
It
no.
sparked. It got me some idea. Oh, I should do about that, right?
No,
Because
no,
like
tax. Some people, if you live in some country, maybe like third country, and you are very, very rich, you can't escape the tax. Okay,
yes. I mean, let's say
definitely.
anyone who got to pay the tax, they cannot
Yeah,
escape
yeah.
that.
If it's not a dark side, maybe. I can't remember the country. What is that country? Oh, Monaco. Monaco. There is no tax
Monaco,
in
yeah,
that. There's
tax
no
free,
tax
right?
in
Tax
that,
free.
right? There's no tax in Monaco, definitely, if I understand it correctly.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
there are some, let's say, requirement if I'm not wrong. So like all
Yeah,
these
you,
big
you
country.
should rich because the assets in Monaco is too fucking expensive,
Mm-hmm. So like
Literally.
they kind of use the strategy to like attract those wealthy people, right? To
Yeah.
come in and live in their country.
Yep. That's true.
And about tax, yeah. I mean, let's keep that for later. We're going to do the chapter about finance and tax, and that's my field. So yeah, I'm going to be like know a lot of it. But yeah, right now we're talking about debt. So yeah, there are two things, right? Tax and debt. So we got it back to debt. So yeah, as I mentioned, you live once, right? You live once, you're gonna experience all of this. For the most, let's say for the majority of people, you're gonna have, and you're going to live this life for 70 years or 80 or 90 if you are lucky and you're taking care of yourself, taking, let's say, take yourself seriously. I mean, in terms of health, right? So yeah, you have like 7 and 80 more years, right? If you take care of yourself. So why would you scared, and why wouldn't you enjoy it and spend what you are having right now instead? Go live your life. Don't scared of death. Just live your life because you only live once. I've heard actually another thing. It's either you scared of death or you scared of that regret for the rest of your
Yep.
life. I
Yep.
think regret is hurting me more. Regret because I'm scared because what if it's too adventure? What if it's too dangerous? Will I be dead once I go there? I better be dead if I'm not going to experience this life, man. I mean it.
I,
I
I
want to
kind of
travel and do
think
anything I want.
I kind of
Sorry?
think like that too, but I think
Yeah.
people fear of death is because they wouldn't know what happens after that. So that's why they hallucinated all over like afterlife things.
The dead, we will talk about this later.
Later, okay.
Yes, surely, Muddy, surely. But yeah, for the dad, yeah, I would say like this, because enjoy your life, man. How about you?
So,
Well,
so
are you
you you
scared of death or not?
you kind of think like Shakespeare. Have you know about Shakespeare? Do you know
I
him?
know him. I know
Shakespeare?
him.
William
I know him.
Shakespeare, the one that created English, okay? He have told in I don't know, maybe it's like Hamlet, oh yeah, is in Hamlet Act 3, Scene 1, to be or not to be. So he mentioned that, like, death is just like sleep, but you never come back, okay? Just like sleeping, like you do every single day, just like that.
Mm-hmm.
You're kind of good, part. You kind of think like Shakespeare, isn't it? Because you don't afraid on that.
Yeah, because like you're just gone, right? But if you're dead peacefully, if you're not in kind of like those scary dead, there are multiple types of scary dead. in this world. But yeah, if you passed away peacefully, I think it's going to be like a sleepy, right?
I probably think of it reminds me of Final Destination.
What is it?
Yeah,
Enlighten
bro,
me. So
it's just a movie. Final Destination.
okay. I thought it's
Have you
some term
watched
of
it
like
yet? Have
philosophical.
you watched it yet? Final
Final
Destination.
destination.
Yep.
Wait a sec.
Man, it's a movie that someone just died for all movies.
It's like the same people.
Don't know. I can't remember because it's too old. It's like, it's one of the biggest trilogy.
Oh, I saw this franchise.
Yeah, it's just probably,
It's like they have like 3 episodes now. The Final
yeah, three
Destination,
movies.
the first
Correct.
one, the second, the Final Destination, and the last one. Let's say the recent one, the Final Destination Bloodlines last year, right?
It's a good movie. No, I don't like it because it's kind of scary. You should
Yeah.
watch it. It's kind of one of the most like, and very scared of that shit. I've
Uh
never
huh.
scared of movie before, but this one is too like,
I would definitely check it out.
it has some scene that oh man, it's
Scary.
too scary. I don't want to spoil it. You just need to watch it, okay?
Dude, my mistake. There are more than 3. There are like wait. Okay, there are 6
Oh yeah,
total
yeah,
movies
it's
in
six.
this franchise. There
You're
are the
correct.
first
Yeah,
Final
you did
Destination, the
correctly
second,
said
the
it.
third, the fourth, the fifth, and the latest one, the Final Destination. What is the name? Bloodlines. Yeah.
Yeah,
So there
yeah,
are
you,
6
you
in
got it.
total, and the latest one is last year.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk back in the three philosophies that I have mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
So, have you known about nihilism before?
Dude, it sounds so familiar. What was it? Tell me again.
Nihilism is something that you just realized that life is nothing nice. Life is there is no meaning, food, there is no like, there is no meaning in it. You
Mm-hmm.
just probably what a point if I just like, man, how do I do the work for what? How do I pay a tax for what? How do I working? How do I listen? How do I study in it on anything, etc.? How do I do all of those things? Because there is no meaning in it. Because life, there is no meaning. And
Why this claim saying that life has no meaning?
because life is no meaning, because what a point if you why okay, first, okay, let's back to our question. So I have a question to you. Why do you work?
To have something to pay my bills, to pay my tuition fees,
Why
to
why you need to pay your duty free? Why you need to pay that?
because I want to learn in what I'm interested in.
Why you want to learn? Because you
Because I
might
want,
die later.
yeah, you're true on that.
Yeah, and all of these things, all kind of these philosophies. So life is
Mhm.
nothing, like nothing. So yeah, it's probably like this. But it's kindly absurd for someone to listen to that in the first place. So there might be some other philosophies to counter this one. It's called existentialism. Have you known about
Mhm.
existentialism before? Like, yeah, one of the most like John Paul Sartre. I mean, he's French, guys. So I might give this job to you to
So what is
pronounce
name
it
again?
John Paul Sartre. I will send to you in the chat.
And one thing I want to mention on all the audiences. So whenever you are listening to us or you consume all this philosophy, you have to make sure that you're not getting too deep in that, because some of the philosophy is, let's say, pessimistic. It's going to, let's say, make you feel like you're feeling nervous or bad or feeling terrible because you consume all this all the time. It's going to be like negativity. So make sure that you consume this with conscious, because once you get into deep, you ain't going to see your life as miserable. And I don't think that's the thing that or something that someone want to have or have in their mind when they live their life, like, oh, it's going to end anyway. Let's just keep it as in philosophy or another claim of philosophy. Am I right, Cao Tang? Am I right? I mean, on Freud.
Yeah, but it's your choice, isn't it? You just
Yeah.
do whatever because you're a grown man right now. You just
Mm-hmm.
do whatever. Don't listen to anybody. Yeah, just do whatever you do. If you want to dive into the philosophy and you feel miserable, just do that if you want to.
Yeah, but yeah, this is just my view, and I want to
Yeah,
warn
this is
anyone
too.
who's just new to this topic, because as he let's say on Freud, right? He read a lot of philosophy books,
No, no,
and
I think I can't say that. There is
and in
too
some
many
books,
people.
he told me that it is too pessimistic that I almost feel sad by reading it. Right? Hold on, right on Freud.
Yeah, 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 might be.
Yeah. So consume it as you're conscious. So if you feel fine, just do it. If you don't, please take a step down for a bit.
Okay, let's get back
Yes.
to existentialism. So
Uh-huh.
existentialism is the thing that one person just find like life is no meaning, life is meaningless. So why I should create it on my own?
So the latest one is the prior one is nihilism.
No, the previous one is nihilism.
Uh-huh. And
Nihilism.
this
Yep.
one is existentialism.
Existentialism.
So what is the difference again? I'm sorry.
The first one is life is meaningless, and the last one is man, life is meaningless. So why should I create one? Why should I create something meaningful to my life?
Okay, tell us more.
Yeah, it's probably like your choice, isn't it? It's probably all the things that I have said. If you want to dive into the philosophies, if you want to dive into that until you are like miserable, you are kindly of sadness. If you want to do that, just do it because it's your choice. And that's it. Because your meaning is because it's your like the thing that you want to, the thing that you crave it, isn't it? Just like
Mm-hmm.
that. Yeah. It's probably. Let me introduce you to another one, a absurdism.
Mm.
Because life is meaningless, so I'm just like fuck off. Life is no meaning. Fuck off. I don't care. Just leave. Simple as
So
that.
so all these trees are kind of the same, right? In terms of
In terms of death,
as life is nothing.
I have something to tell you. According to Schopenhauer, say that life is nothing, but you don't want to lose it, isn't it? Right? So, okay. Let me ask you this question.
Okay,
So,
okay, okay.
so, so Lucas, I have a question to you.
Uh-huh.
So, if I, what do you want to leave?
What do you mean?
Do you want to leave?
Want to what?
Leave.
Leave. Yeah, I want to.
You want to leave, okay? I know how to ask. I know how to ask you a question like this before. So, do you find life is meaning? Do you find the meaning of life?
My life.
No, just not answer like that. Just answer like simple. Life have meaning or not? Like you understand him wrong, okay? So I might say like this. So Schopenhauer just said that life is no meaning because there is nothing is intrinsic value in it. Because all of these things you just made up, right? All of such as job you just made up on your own because that's why life is no meaning. But you don't want you don't want someone to kill you, okay? You don't want someone to kill you, but you just find like all of those things is meaningful, but people all over the people just afraid to losing the life. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, that's all.
Yeah,
It's like anecdotes.
100%. How much you believe
Believe in what?
in
Can you
those three
ask that?
claims? In let's say, nihilism, existentialism, and what is the other one?
But
Absurdism.
it's a good point. I think I am an existentialist because I think if life is no meaning, I must create it on my own. I think all of those decisions, things that I might the one that I have decided it. So I think I go with existentialism.
So I'm listening to artists, I can grab some nice like is artist three is simply say that your life has no meaning. So what's the different like huge difference in these trees? Once again, I want to like to wrap this up.
Okay, the first
So
one,
for first
life.
one,
Okay,
hmm
the first one, life is no meaning. Okay, I just like, man, I don't want to leave anymore.
the
Just like this.
nihilism.
The nihilism, right? And the second one, just like, man, life is no meaning. I want to make it on my own. I want to create something meaningful for my life.
So you want to create something in order to make
Yep,
this life meaningful because
yep,
initially it was meaningless, right?
yep. The third one, just like,
Okay.
life is no meaning. So I don't care. Just fuck off. I just leave. Easy as that.
So yeah, first one is
Life
like
is
oh
no,
life is have
life
no
is no
meaning.
meaning. I just give up.
Just give up, right? Just give up.
Yep,
So secondly, it's like life have no meaning. So I'm creating meaningful things for my
yep.
life.
You're
And
right.
lastly, life is meaningless. So that's why I don't give a fuck.
Yep. Just simple as that. I kind of think like the first two is something that high cortisol one, and the third one is like low cortisol moment because I don't fucking care.
Yeah, because those don't
Yeah,
stress.
yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. So yeah, I would go the same for you on artistry. I believe in the second one. As life has initially, it doesn't have any meaning. So if I have a chance to live my life, I want to create goods to this world, to myself, to make people life better.
But okay,
And that would
you're
be
right. You're
my
right.
answer to this.
Okay, let's move on to the third one, isn't it? Religion.
The legend dead, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so after research, I found like, let's say, four, let's say, major types. Four. I want to pick this up. Okay, so death in Buddhism is like a cycle of
Buddhism.
rebirth. It's like in reincarnation. It's like
Wait.
in the last life you were someone. In this life you were someone. In the next life you could be someone or some creature like animal and anything. And this is in terms of Buddhism. It driven by karma, continues
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
until
So, for,
nirvana and complete liberation.
excuse me, Professor. So I have
Okay.
question on Buddhism faith.
Okay.
Doesn't mean that Buddha said that there is no afterlife because he doesn't care about it.
What do you mean by
Because
that?
like the Buddha said that I probably think if someone might ask him in that moment in the past that,
Mm-hmm.
and he just answers just like, just don't care about it because there's nothing to go to nirvana in it. Because if you know about that, there is something that wouldn't help you to go to nirvana because he wants us to go to nirvana.
Because like in Buddhism, when you have a life, it means that you're going to face happiness. And once that you face happiness, you're going to face sadness eventually. So when he say that once you reach nirvana, it's going to be the peaceful state.
Yep.
So he would want everyone to face the nirvana. And in nirvana, it means that you are nothing. So
Yeah,
being
you're
nothing
nothing.
is peaceful. Once that you're peaceful, it means that you're not going to face either sadness or happiness. And that is the finest form of nirvana.
Yeah, because as I told you before, so someone just asked him that what is life, what is the afterlife will look like, right? And he didn't answer that question.
He didn't?
Yup, am I right? Anyone who knows about this, just comment down below in this video.
Surely, because I have no clue either.
Yeah, you
Okay,
know.
so this is like the first form of death in terms of Buddhism.
Okay.
So secondly, I don't know about this a lot, but it is for Hinduism.
More
Yeah, they
Hinduism.
have something called Atman or the soul, and someone's soul is immortal. The body is just a shell, reincarnates based on karma. So it's kind of similar to Buddhism because they have like the same origin, right?
Karma. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, Hinduism is like the soul is immortal and the body is just a shell. So if, for example, if I want to depict this for you guys, this is my current shell right now, but my soul, myself, let's say my this identity is reliving forever. So once this shell is dead, you're going to reincarnate and find a new shell, and you're going to live
I
in that
get
shell,
it.
but
I
you want the
get
same
it.
soul.
I get it.
Yeah, and this is Hinduism, so it kind of close to Buddhism. But Buddhism is that the idea in the same idea, but you want to reach the nirvana.
Really good point.
Yeah,
Like that.
yeah, yeah. So it let's say it have like a same, let's say, same belief that reincarnation. The both of them they believe in reincarnation. But they have like two different goals, two different purposes, I would say.
Yeah, 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 I get it.
Yeah.
I think you forget the last one. I think this one is the most, like controversial in the way.
Huh?
Yeah, let's
So
say about the last one.
the last one other than Hinduism?
No, no, it's not Hinduism. The thing that you're gonna say
Oh, is that the last one? There are two more.
is
There
there
are two
too
more.
my
Yes, there
okay,
are two
okay,
more.
okay. You
Okay,
you know
so
you know my
sorry.
point, right? So just say the controversial thing in the last one, okay? Just say the controversial thing in the last one. Okay, you don't get my point, okay? Just forgive that.
No, just speak it. I don't care. So you speak it, buddy.
No, I don't want to speak it at first, okay? Just forget about it.
Okay. So yeah, next on the list, there were Buddhism, Hinduism, and now we moved on to Taoism.
It's Chinese.
Tao. Let's say I'm pretty sure it was
Yeah, it's probably Chinese. Taoism is Chinese.
Taoism origin. Yes, ancient China during the 6th century BCE. So yeah, he's right on the Chinese. And yeah, so Taoism is so simple. That is simply part of the natural order, nothing to resist. So it is something that it is unavoidable. So you're going to face it, and once that you face that, it's nothing. There are no reincarnation.
Oh,
There are no
I
after
get
that.
it.
It just all then. It just all end. Yeah. And that is the claim for Taoism.
It's just like sleep, like Shakespeare said, right?
Yeah, but I
I
believe
get it. I
it's
get
quite
it.
the same.
I think you probably forget too one. I think
But what is it?
because I think you probably forget two more religion in the way. It's quite
I'm about to
popular.
say it. Don't rush it, buddy.
Okay. You
They
you
want
might
to say it.
you answered me like, you have a two one, and the past one is Taoism, right?
Hmm.
So the next one what it be?
So let's say for this one, it's called Brahamic. Abrahamic.
Bro. Okay.
They have like three religions, and they all share, let's say, similar afterlife.
Okay.
In the major branch is called Abrahamic. So yeah, as I mentioned about Abrahamic, the last one that I'm going to
Brahmic. Okay.
Abrahamic, yes. So in this one, as you mentioned multiple times that I forgot some religions, all those popular religions is boiling down to this category, and it's
Controversial
called
religion.
Abrahamic. Yeah,
Abrahamic.
as a big headline. So in these Abrahamic religions, they have like three. So Christianity, Islam, and Judaism.
Judaism. I get it. I
Yes.
get it.
So for the Christianity, the claim on that is simply the soul is immortal. Body resurrects on judgment day. They have heaven and hell. Jesus' resurrection is the proof and promise that death is in the end. Catholic
Promise that
addition,
saint. Yeah.
purgatory,
Yeah.
a middle stage of purification before heaven. They have like purgatory. It's like I don't know if you guys seen this is like it's the judge day, the judgment day. So whether you go into heaven or hell, there's going to be something like this and the judgment day. So this is Trinity. My fault. I forgot to mention about what's the headline. So Abrahamic as a whole that have like three religions in this. Abrahamic is simply these three claims that say that afterlife is exists
Afterlife.
and this life is preparation. All actions are judged and have consequences
Yup.
in the afterlife. So yeah,
Okay.
in this Abrahamic branch, they say that afterlife is exists and has something after you're dead.
Uh-huh. I get it. I
Yeah,
get it.
so yeah, I mentioned the Christianity already. So for the another one is Islam. After that, souls enters
Fine.
Basak. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. After that, soul enters Basak, a waiting state between death and Judgment Day. Judgment Day, Yon al Qiyamah. I'm so sorry, you guys. Yon al Qiyamah. Every action in life is wait. Jannah is a paradise or Jahannam is a hell. Death is not feared, it's returning to Allah. The body is temporary. And this is the
Mhm.
claim from Islam. And for the last one of this Abrahamic headline, Judaism least focused on afterlife of the tree. But they say that this life and how you live, it matters more than what comes after. Concept of Olam Haba, the world to come, exists, but is weak and debated.
Yup.
No unified belief on heaven and hell, but varies widely by denomination, Orthodox, Reform, or Conservative. Focus is on Tikkun Olam, repairing the world while you are still in it. So it's kind of like big branch of all Judaism because it can, let's say, varies by denomination like Orthodox or Reform or Conservative. Yeah. So yeah, what's your thought on this? From the religions, let's say for all religions I have mentioned, from let's say from the Buddhism, Hinduism, Taoism, or in the big headline Abrahamic that conclude of three things, three religions. I mean.
If according to all you have said, right, I
Mm-hmm.
would go
Mm-hmm.
with Buddhism. This is
Mm.
the thing that I prefer because to
So sorry, do you, let's say in terms of are you Buddhist? I mean.
typically I can't say that because I'm not a religions guy, and I don't want to say that I'm atheist or whatever. I don't know, but I would go with Buddhism. But I
Mm-hmm.
because I typically don't think about the religion that much. Okay, but I would
Mm-hmm.
go with the religion that it is Buddhism. So it kind
Mm-hmm.
of like Buddhism mindset, like kind of like Buddha or on the days. Okay, so it's
Mm-hmm.
like I think other thing that is not true serious philosophical problem because
Mm-hmm.
to find what the ideal of afterlife because you don't know it. So just fuck off and go to seek something that doesn't exist, like nirvana, to become like to not being happy or to sad or to like miserable as you just said. I would go with this one. So what do you think? Which one you like?
For any of you that haven't known, let's say I would let's say consider myself as an atheist.
Atheist, okay?
Yeah, in terms of atheists, is not that you anti the religious belief, but in for atheists, it means that you don't believe in the higher means or higher existence, like God, like afterlife, like anything like that. Simply because like you don't believe in its existence. You're not anti, but you don't believe in the higher meaning existence. That would be an atheist definition. So yeah, if I want to choose one for that, it would be Taoism.
Taoism, I say,
Because for Taoism is like that is just simply a phase of life. It just end and there is nothingness afterward. So you don't waiting for anything to happen after you're dead. It's just all gone. Once you're dead, you're just gone forever. And yeah, that will be my belief in this topic. Wow,
so
I love this topic. You know, at first I thought it's going to be not appropriate for the YouTube, but yeah, as you mentioned, he said that there are a bunch of YouTube videos about this, right?
yeah, there are a bunch. There's too many, you know. But I've got a question to you. As you say, you are atheist.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you trust in God? Yeah, definitely. And we will talk about this later in after this video. So, God is dead, and human who is killed it by Nietzsche, Friedrich Nietzsche. So, we might talk
Wow.
about that later in after this video. So, I think
Yeah.
it's gonna be so fun again.
Yeah. So I think I have another question to you too.
Okay, just do it.
Okay, so we have choose right whether we want to go on down on this on like we want to choose or we want to believe in some. I mean, we all have choose right whether we want to believe in Buddhism or Taoism. But I'm asking you this. Let's say personally,
Yeah,
what
personally.
in your own will, done based on anything that I have mentioned in this video, not at all.
Okay, not at all.
What happened after you died? In your own opinion, in your fantasy and anything, just give us your thoughts. What could happen in your mind
Sure, what would
once you're dead?
happen?
Mm-hmm.
I think there's nothing nice, definitely. I think there's nothing. It's just I typically think it looks like when you are sleeping, you just like time skip, but you never wake up again, just like that.
That's just like the entire real I mentioned, right? You just believe in that.
Yeah, I typically think like this, but I don't know because there is someone just tell me what the ideal afterlife would be, so I can't answer it correctly. What
Yeah.
about you? What about you?
Yeah, as I mentioned, after all, I am. Yeah, I just think that once you die, you are forever gone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so
true. That's
it's just
true.
like for all creatures, for me, not just human though.
So something that I kind of regret if I do die right now is the thing that I haven't done through my life. You know, I haven't done. So the something that I've. So if I die today, I kindly regret is the thing that I have not done. I have not done in my life.
So if you die now, you kind of have some kind of regret, right?
Yeah, because something that I can do, but I haven't done it before in my life. It's kind of thing that I've regret if I die now. You know, all over the things. So, guys, I might say that just do exactly what you want. Just follow your passion. Just follow the greatness, pursuit of greatness. Right? What do you think?
And there's another question, one last question to you
Yup.
and me. I'm gonna want you to answer first. So if you died tomorrow, what would be your message for the whole world? Is that the one you already talked?
No, my
The message to the
message
world.
to
What
the
one
world.
last sentence.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Just be kind.
Be kind.
Be kind. Just be
Sharp,
kind.
sharp. Let's sharp. Let's clean.
Touche, you know, something that can distinguish us between human and robot or AI or another creature. So I might say that it is emotion, you know, emotion things and all over the thing that you know, just like happy, just like sad or whatever. And all over the thing, this is the thing that only human can do to other creature. So I might say that to be kind, stop hating, stop the war, fuck that guys who always do the fucking war on Iran, on US. Fuck that guys, fuck that two guys, okay? So man, just be peaceful, okay? Just be peaceful. Just like that, simple as that.
Yeah.
Just be kind to
Okay.
how about you?
One last message to this world, man. It's really hard for me because like I think in a moment that I'm about to die, like I'm an old man or not an old man, but I'm just suddenly dead one day. And what would be my answer to this? It would be confident.
Be confident. Okay. So
Yes,
what? Why?
as I used to be the one who don't have any confidence in myself. You know, and at that moment, I cannot do anything. I cannot create a YouTube video like this. I cannot create a YouTube
I
channel.
see.
I cannot pursue anything that I want to do in my life. I don't even have a braveness to speak something that I believed in because I'm scared. I'm not confident in my belief. And you know, once that I am not confident, I'm regret the most because I don't do it because I'm scared. Maybe I'm worried that people might judge me. But once that I have all this confidence, I am now be able to do all these things I always dreamed of: building a startup, building some project, building a YouTube video, building anything, and be able to speak on my thoughts.
Yep.
And I want everyone in my life and everyone in the world to have confidence and believe and stand on your ground no matter what happened. Always believe in yourself that you can do something in your life. And I mean it. It's going to be great for anyone, especially yourself.
Oh, good point. Good point.
Yeah. So we will end this one clean. So yeah, about that, we are done for today. And I think you guys have heard already that we might do something based on what I mentioned or he mentioned. We will do something on it after. So yeah, we'll thank you that you all listened to this point, and we will see you guys later. Thank you. See you.
Thank you. Thank you for video. Thank you for watching.
Yeah. See you later. กูไม่ได้เก็ตก็นั่งปกติไอ้เหี้ยแต่แบบมึงดูมึงเอามาแต่ไหนรูปไอ้เหี้ยตังค์ไอ้สัตว์มึงกวนตีนกูรู้ถ่าย
โอเคได้ไป
โอเค